Chapter 5. Flipping the script. Regarding relationships with women, things can get complicated fast. When you desire love, passion, and a deep connection with your girl, you are likely caught in a web of manipulation and emotional turmoil. Sadly, some women take advantage of your vulnerability and trust, using manipulative tactics to gain power over you. If you are in a similar situation, it's time to flip the script and change the game. It's time to turn the tables on her manipulation and tricks. You need to know that relationship manipulation can come in many sneaky forms. It is often disguised as acts of love or concern. It could be those subtle tactics that chip away at your self-esteem. Snarky comments about your receding hairline, acts restricting your independence, or twisting your perception of reality. Ever heard of gaslighting? It's when your babe denies or distorts your experiences, emotions, or memories, leaving you confused and doubting yourself. And then there's financial manipulation, where someone controls your money, limits your access, or makes you financially dependent. It could even be material, and she could threaten you with a divorce.
Marital.
It could even be marital, and she could threaten you with a divorce. Manipulation can come in any form. Power dynamics play a big role in manipulation within relationships. Women are all about maintaining or increasing their power over you, and they'll use various strategies. They might isolate you from friends and family, act unhappy around people you like, or even use guilt, shame, or threats to keep you in line. But guess what? That's about to change. Let us explore dick powers that will help you flip the script in your relationship, holding on to the reins of power, dictating direction and speed. It's time to take back control and live the life you want and deserve. The principles of power dynamics is a simple one. When you drop the reins, they pick it up. If you are being manipulated, it is simply because you do not have power or you have relinquished it. So you need power. Power is the biggest
Aphrodisiac.
Women in particular are hugely attracted to power for the reasons we have discussed in previous chapters. Throughout history, the display of power took many different forms. In prehistoric days, the most muscular hunter had the power. In ancient Greece, the senator with the most connections, and nowadays a combination of social status, the car you drive, and the amount of money at your disposal signify your power. Strangely, many decent, smart guys in today's society have money and drive fast cars but don't get laid. Get stuck with the wrong girls. Some are even afraid of approaching hot girls. This is because they believe women have all the power. This belief is the worst thing you can do to yourself. If you could see me approach a hot girl in a club, you would see power. The girl I approach will know she is not dealing with a weak excuser. Your communication when you start must be full of power, eye contact, tone of voice, posture, movement, and attitude. When a girl detects she has more power than you and is stronger, all your chances are destroyed, and you have presented yourself for slaughter. By nature, you are supposed to be the stronger one who has the power. If she is stronger, she will not find you attractive and will make a hell out of your life. When you approach a girl with the mindset that you are weak and she is strong, you are pushing the girl into an unnatural position for her. A position where she is supposed to have power. And she instinctively knows that she is not supposed to have the power. Girls are fascinated and obsessed with power. It makes them feel safe, protected, and able to open up sexually. Recent studies have shown that orgasms occur in the brain of women, and to have an orgasm, they must let go of fear and anxiety and trust their partner completely. When a girl is around a powerful man, she surrenders her body and spirit to him. She is feeling safe, protected, and turned on by his power all at the same time. Look at how girls behave around celebrities and other guys who exude power. They don't think and surrender bodies and minds to them. Surrender is the key to a woman's sexuality. Power is the cornerstone of a man's sexuality. Yin and yang. So how do you go from being weak and afraid of approaching hot girls to being confident and radiating power? Think about approaches you may have done in the past. You will see that success or failure is often all about your power and your conviction. When you got blown out, and it was often because she thought another weak guy. Get lost. On the same note, how sure you were of yourself and how sure you were that the girl would be open to you come into play when you were successful. You assumed success. You, just like a true man would, pull yourself out of the bullshit social matrix and realize that you are the prize, not her. The man is the prize. This is how it has been throughout the ages and how women want it to be. They want to be with the prize. Approach and deal with girls from the mindset of being the prize, the rock star, the king of the fucking jungle. Why do women spend hours getting ready to go out, spend a fortune to get their hair cut, read beauty magazines, and worry so much about what they look like? This is so they appear worthy of the right guy when he comes along. They are trying to prove themselves as a valuable mate. If they wanted guys below them in power and status, they would show up at the club in sweatpants instead of in uncomfortable 3-inch heels. They know they must prove themselves if they want a truly manly man. If you prove that you are this guy, that you have power, that you are the prize, then she will want to win you over and be with you. The choice is yours. She can only choose from the guys who approach her. If nobody approaches her, she can choose nothing. If only weak guys approach her, she will turn them away and end up with nada. You have all the power, my friend. You are choosing who you will approach and who you will be with. You are the one who will decide whether you will see her again or not. You are the one who will say she is the chosen one. Their job is to look beautiful and expose themselves to the market. Oops, in the club. Stop thinking about your troubles, how unworthy you are, how terrible your life is, and your concern about the future. Plenty of guys with more problems, less money, and less status are getting tons of girls. These guys live in the moment and believe they have what it takes to be the prize. The more you compress your life into the immediate moment and enjoy who and where you are, the more power you will feel. Real men always believe that things will work out for them in the long run because they have what it takes to succeed. People sense this confidence and respond to it. Power is just concentrated energy, and we lose energy by worrying. Energy flows where attention goes. Please do not listen to your thoughts, which haven't got you the success you deserved, but instead to the thoughts and mindsets I describe here in this book. When you turn a girl around with a sly smile on your face, when you tell her without any excuses that you find her beautiful and you will get to know her, when you talk to her emotions and avoid boring talk, these things are going to demonstrate your power as a seducer and a man, the powerful man you are supposed to be.